Yeah, that's right, Francis. Now, navigating our roads or the rail can be pretty tough after a winter dumping, but if you're taking the Heel Toe Express, sometimes it can feel like you're traversing the side of Kilimanjaro. Now, residents in the core, they must shovel the sidewalks in front of their homes, but take a look here. Some have opted out of the shoveling program. We're on Euclid. We're just north of Queen Street West, and we've seen scenes like this on sidewalks right across the city today, and you can be slapped with a fine if you don't shovel. So you'd think the city's handed out lots of tickets. Well, think again. In all of the winter of 2017, 2018, they handed out 8 tickets in the entire city.
Right.
Does that sound like enough to you?
Well, no. It's often the same homeowners who, every time the snow falls, they don't do their sidewalks.
Here's the numbers. From November 2017 to April 2018, the city received more than 2,200 resident complaints about sidewalks packed with snow. The city issued more than 1,500 notices to residents, handing out a grand total of 8 tickets. Should the city be handing out more tickets to make sure that people clear their sidewalks in front of their homes?
We want to get compliance, and the system is working where we will warn people, make them aware what the situation is, what the bylaw is, and hopefully they comply.
Back in the 80s, Wendell Clark and Lloyd Mosby teamed up for this public service announcement.
So join the team and make a play for safety. After all, it's easier to get where you're going when your way is clear. Be nice, clear your ice.
Lloyd, you should see me catch a baseball.
Come on.
The city says they have no current plans to produce another instant classic, though we found moms, movers, even posties who believe the message isn't getting through.
Pretty hard to push over the ice and snow and snowbanks.
Sometimes it's slipping and sliding and going, and so it's frustrating, yeah.
It would be harder for them to get through this with a wheelchair or something, for sure.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really hard too. But I figured someone may come through, and shovel it or something. But no one's been through from the looks of it.
There are residential neighborhoods in the city, like this one here, just north of Danforth near Woodbine, where the city actually comes and plows the sidewalk. Those sidewalks on residential streets just south of the Danforth, like right here, well, residents, they're left to fend for themselves. South of Danforth? Are you a second-class citizen?
I'm surprised.
Does it feel like you are?
A little bit now that you say that, yes.
Do you feel somewhat fortunate, though, that the city comes by and does eventually get to your sidewalk?
I mean, yeah, it's nice that eventually they get to it. They, finish it off, because it's hard being, having to do it all yourself, making sure everything's perfectly done so no one slips and falls.
At least you're not one of those suckers south of Danforth. This maps out Toronto's sidewalk clearing in white along the ridges of the 416. All residential sidewalks are cleared. The closer you move into the core, the less city shoveling support residents receive on their sidewalks. City crews mechanically clear about 5,600 kilometers of Toronto's 7,000 kilometers of sidewalk. They say they can't get to it all because of logistical issues like lampposts and the size of some sidewalks. Are there sidewalks that much wider that you know of north of Danforth on residential streets?
No. No. Are you trying to stir the pot today? Yes.
Now, if you live in an area in the city where you are supposed to clear off your sidewalks and you ignore the city's warnings, you could face up to $125 in fines. And the city says they're depending on you to alert them. If you can't find any pavement underneath your feet, they're asking you to give 311 a call.